Moses said a prophet's coming. Listen when he speaks, not another voice in the line. The word the whole line seeks. Every prophet before him said, thus says the Lord, and stepped aside. Jesus said, but I say to you, and heaven leaned it wide. Hebrews 1, God spoke through prophets partial, piece by piece. But in these last days he spoke through his son, the fragments ceased. He's not a ray of light before the dawn. He is the dawn, not carrying the message. He's the message they were carrying on. The scribes taught with footnotes, citations, somebody else's weight. Jesus opened his mouth and the crowd said something's different, something straight. Authority they never heard, not borrowed, not deferred. The word made flesh, every syllable the Father's word transferred. They ignored the prophets, stoned them, threw the scroll into the fire. But you can't stone the word himself. The truth is never tired. He is God's final word, not one syllable remaining. If you've seen the Son, you've seen the Father. No more explaining. No more explaining. Prophet, cuts through every lie you're living in. Priest, already carried every weight of sin. King, reigns above the powers that you feel. All three, one man, and he's already here. Not just your teacher, not just your forgiver, not just your Lord above. All three converging, that's the full shape of love. The priests of Israel stood every day, work was never done. No chair in the temple because the sacrifice was never won. Bull after goat after lamb, the blood would barely dry before another sinner came. The altar never satisfied, but Jesus offered himself once, and then he sat down. Hebrews 10, when he finished, he took a seat in his crown. This sitting is the sermon no priest ever sat before, because no priest before him ever said it is finished and meant more. He's both the priest and the sacrifice, both the hand and the blade, both the one who offers and the offering being made. 2 Corinthians 5, God made him who knew no sin to be sin, so in him we become the righteousness we could never win. And the priesthood didn't end at the cross, he lives to intercede right now at the Father's right hand. He's praying for your need. When the enemy whispers you're unworthy, you already have an answer back. Your priest has made you worthy, his righteousness covers every crack. Prophet, cuts through every lie you're living in. Priest, already carried every weight of sin. King, reigns above the powers that you fear. All three, one man, and he's already here. Not just your teacher, not just your forgiver, not just your Lord above. All three converging, that's the full shape of love. Magi walked into Jerusalem asking, where's the King of Jews? Pilate nailed the charge above his head, even enemies couldn't refuse. Yeah. His coronation was a crown of thorns pressed into his skull. His enthronement was a cross, and yet that's where the victory pulled. His kingdom's not of this world, he said it to Pilate's face. Not sword and empire, self-giving love took Caesar's place. Colossians 1, delivered from the dominion of dark, transferred to his reign. Revelation 19, King of Kings riding out again. The powers that scare you, sin, death, injustice, the grave, don't have the final word in the kingdom, ruled by the one who saves. Obedience to the king is never wasted. Every act of faith is currency in the kingdom that outlasts every earthly state. Calvin called it Munis triplex, the threefold office held in one. Prophet, priest, and king, not 3 jobs but one complete son. Cut one off and watch the gospel fragment into something less. Prophet only, truth without mercy, priest only, forgiveness without address, king only, rule without the blood that grants you access. But all three together, salvation whole, nothing missing, nothing left. He reveals, prophet, he reconciles, priest, he reigns, king. You don't have to live confused about God's heart. The prophet spoke, you don't have to carry the weight of guilt. The priest already broke, you don't